Hey, Build Show! Steve Basic Architect. Yes, I am in hay country. And as you can see, we have one of our projects in the background there. Now, one of the interesting things about this project is there was a whole bunch of things that I've never done before. One of them includes the decking system, deck finishing system. We're using a porcelain tile finish system. It's by Embrio. First time I've ever used it, and I gotta tell you, I was pretty darn impressed, and I think the builder is too. But the question is, will you be impressed? Let's head on over there and we'll break down their tile finishing system.
Come see Steve Basic at Build Show Live. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description for tickets. Code Steve26 for 25% off.
All right, Build Show. So, as you can see, we have a 14-foot by 34-foot deck here that overlooks the landscape. We have a beautiful little complement here. This is a 5-foot catwalk that's about 28, 30 feet long, and this helps connect our mudroom to the main deck there. But then we also have a set of stairs here, and these stairs take us down to the concrete pad and to our garage. But I wanted to make a stop here because, you know, we're talking about this finishing tile system. This is their Philadelphia tile. This is their Cosmos tile. We did that as a border, and the railings for this house, they are going to be mounted on the side, so they're going to come up along the side. One of the options with Embrio is if you didn't want to do the border tile, you could certainly just do it all the field tile, but you could also finish this with a piece of synthetic board, you know, AZEK or the like, and then you can mount your deck system onto that too. But Embrio does have bullnose tiles, as you can see here. So they have the complete system. So not only can we do the field, we can come to the edges and we get that nice finishing system. This is all sitting on Evolution steel framing. So there's no wood components anywhere in this deck. I shot 2 videos with Scott from Evolution and one with Josh, who was the builder and installing it, where we walk through all of the details of the Evolution framing. So go check those out. But right now, let's head out down under the deck, and I'm going to talk about a few of the key points of this Embrio system. So I'll see you down under the deck. Making our way down under the deck here. Now, one of the things to understand is, you can see we have some rebar here. Eventually, there's going to be a deck that gets poured down under here, patio, I should say. But notice our steel framing deck goes up, and it supports the rail system that supports that Embrio tile. And we're going to jump around front. We have a much shorter deck where we can dive in the details and take it apart. But the thing I wanted to show you here is that Philadelphia tile, that is a 24-inch square tile. And you can see here, every 24 inches, we have that free draining system where water can drain through. And like I talked about, it's a freeze approved system, that tile. It's a porcelain tile. The dynamic coefficient of friction, DCOF, is relatively high. It's actually higher than most of your synthetic decks. And why does that number matter? Well, that is with a little skim of water, how slippery that surface is. And this one actually is not very slippery, even when it gets a little bit of water, given that it's a porcelain tile. It still has a good coefficient of friction, but you can see the beautiful marriage between the Evolution steel framing system and those Embrio tiles here. But I wanted to show you that free draining system. And because we have a patio under here, the homeowner hasn't committed to it yet, but they do make under joist water collection systems, water management systems, where not only do we have that free draining tile, but we can collect the water, bring it over to a gutter, and bring that over to a downspout. So this whole patio would never get rained on, even though we have that free draining system up above. Let's jump around the corner. We have we'll walk by a little deck, but I really want to get out to the front deck because that's where we're going to kind of dissect these deck systems and talk about the systems that hold this together. So let's take a walk. All right, so this is a small little, I call it a privacy deck. This is off of the master bedroom. It was desired by the wife of the house. She wanted a place to come out, have coffee in the morning, maybe a glass of wine at night, whatever the case is. But you can see here, we use that Evolution steel frame and we have the Embrio tile there. Everything is free draining here. We have a nice little heater to complement those shoulder months of use out on this deck here. This one here is actually an LVL that is underneath that bent metal, PWT treated LVL, by the way. But you can see just a beautiful system. Obviously we don't have access to that unless we walk through the house, but let's continue our walk. We'll hit the front and we'll take that deck apart and we'll talk a little bit more about those details. So see you out at that front deck. All right, so we made our way around front. This is the third and last deck of the house. And you can see here, we did the same Philadelphia and Cosmos border. We have our Grabo here. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to lift these pieces out. And what you basically have is you have two types of rails. You have the end rail and then you have this intermediate rail. Notice the tile has a groove cut in it, and it's probably best seen over here. Let me grab a couple of the samples. And this, like I said, it's a porcelain tile and it has a reinforced mat underneath there too. I think that probably just helps with giving it a little cushion, making sure that it doesn't break, shipping, all of those things. But the thing to notice here is notice the edge profile where we have that groove. This one here, this is a end rail. So the tile is going to come in. This has a little lip, you can see. It catches the tile, goes up, and then this groove is what catches that tile. So you can see there, I can slide that along, but I can't slide it off. And basically this is the end, which is this running down. That is how the tile gets finished. Now, the intermediate piece here where the rail catches this tile and that tile, well, that is this piece here. So you can see this one has two symmetrical ends with a kind of teed astragal in the middle. And that little astragal, well, that's what bites onto the tile. So you can see there how those marry up. And then the next tile is going to come right inside on this side, and because that sits proud of it a little and gives a little space, that also gives a little bit of a space to the tile itself. And like I said, this is the Cosmo tile that we're using around the perimeter. This is that Philadelphia tile, and like I said, porcelain tile. These have that, it's a pretty rough surface. I mean, it's not where it's going to hurt you walking on it or anything like that. But if you put a little bit of water there, I can still see where this would be a non-slip, gritty surface. And you can see this one here has the same, rail structure so that these pieces can fit in there if we wanted to use this on the end. But these pieces also, they come in the stair profile. So if I turn that like that, we have that finished surface. And then notice we have that bullnose profile. And that's what you saw down on the stairs there when we opened up the video. So the tile itself, I'm guessing this is probably about 5/8. The little bump on the rail, it adds another, let's say, 1/4 of an inch. We're probably in a 7/8 inch section on this rail system. The important thing about this, when I talked with Josh, on these rail systems, and he didn't do it here purposefully because he knew we were coming out here to shoot some video, but This gets attached with screws into that steel framing system. And then on the rail, he said they just typically put a couple drops of adhesive. Now, this isn't to kind of structurally hold it, but what it does do, it keeps any of the tiles from sliding around so that once they're in place and you have your nice lines, the tiles, in fact, are going to stay in place. It's a pretty cool system. And like I said, this is an industry first. I've never used it, but what I will tell you is we have, I don't know, 2 or 3 more projects on the boards where one of them, the client requested this system from seeing the videos, and we're going to use the Evolution steel framing system there. But I have a couple videos last week where we talked about that steel framing, so be sure to go check those out. You know, both systems, I found them to be very good. The resources, the help from both manufacturers was exceptional. So I would say, you know, we're certainly going to be looking into doing this again. I would suggest that, you know, when you're looking at decks and questioning what should we do, then, you know, maybe this is in fact a solution for you. I'm just going to take a walk around here so you get to see the extent of the, I say it's a deck, but this is more of a, let's just say, Heartland front porch. You'll see that is a pretty darn straight line. And, you know, as an architect, when I see something like that, that tells me 2 things. One, the builder, Josh, he's a very conscientious, observant kind of guy, and he makes sure things get installed and get installed properly. But that also means that this system, the Embrio tile, well, they make it somewhat easy to install, as well as it shows the consistency and the quality control over the size of those tiles. Because if these tiles varied even a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch in their 24-inch dimension, you would see notches and you would see that line moving, but you don't. So that means that, you know, when they say we make a 24-inch by 24-inch tile, it's a 24-inch by 24-inch tile, and it's every tile being made, or it's 12 by 24, and it's every 12 by 24 tile being made. So kudos to Josh for doing a great job on the installation, but you know, a little pat on the back to the people at Embrio for delivering a system that is a very quality system. And you know, when I talk to clients about this and talk about it as kind of being an upgrade, the thing that I talk about is I call this, you know, somewhat of a lifetime installed system. So what do I mean by that? I mean that these clients here, this is a deck that they're never going to have to touch in their lifetime. Did it cost a little bit more than if we did treated wood and you know, a synthetic deck on top? Yes, it did. But you have to remember, you paid for a decking and framing system that you don't have to fuss with anymore. So for the rest of your lifetime, this deck is going to perform for you and perform exceptionally well. All of the steel framing, well, that comes finished. All of the deck surfaces, you don't have to repaint, you don't have to recoat, sand, none of that. This tile is going to stay like this for the next 50 years. You have to consider that when you're making the decisions. It's not only that initial cost of the product, it is what exactly am I getting? I'm getting a really good product, but I'm also getting that longevity and durability built into the system. So first time we're using it, all I can say is go out there, go to Embrio's website, check them out, and see if they're the right fit for your next project, because they're going to be the right fit for a few of our projects coming up. You know, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Find me on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. But go tell all your friends, hey, on The Build Show, they got thousands of videos there, all current information. As a builder, you get one hell of an education, and it's all for the low price of free. I'm Steve Basic, Architect. This is The Build Show. You know the deal. Until next time, long live our buildings.